Cancer. Welcome back to Angels Light Tarot. Thank you for stopping by for your 2020 overview. Now, we're only breaking this down into every quarter, okay? Because we do weeklies, we do monthlies, so we're gonna break it down into quarters. Okay, so are you ready? Because this is going to be an insightful message from our angels. Yes, Cancer. What is going on? What is going on in 2020? So that's winter, spring, summer, fall, and going into 2021. And we're looking for our spiritual lesson. Cancer. What is going on? Yes. For For bum. Do. For the overview of 2020. All right, angels, what is going on? What is going on? Do. Dun. Thank you. That's the heart chakra. And now remember, Cancer. This is for yes. 2020 2020 overview. This is taking a while. Yes. If this is taking a while, then bum. You know what to do. You're like, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're like, what? What do we do? Just that's it. Bum. Major theme. What is going on? Angels and guides for Cancer. Overview. Cancer. One more message, angels. Thank you. What is going on? 1, 2, 3. I think I'm missing 4. There we go. So, what is going on here for Cancer? You're like, what's going on? Okay, let's get into this. Cancer, the major theme for, I wonder if I can make this a little bit more organized here. Yes. Let's make this a little bit more organized. Bum. Okay, so major theme. Ready? Let's go. All right, so the major theme is the 3 of Swords with material harvest and the Jack of Spades. So Cancer, I feel like there's an underlying feeling of indecisiveness, and I feel like it has something to do with your heart. I feel like you're undecided a lot about the status of your, I want to say the word prosperity, the status of your financial future. You're not sure if there's some shenanigans going on around it. I feel like there's a lot of worry. I feel like that there's a lot of worry in your energy, and it has something to do with your finances. And it might, the positive. Okay, so it looks like right here you're just plumb worried about your future, your finances, your retirement, your savings account, your money. I feel like you're definitely in a state of worry about that, right? Well, this Jack of Spades that's attached to this could almost like tempt you to do things that are maybe not kosher, like because you're sitting in so much worry. But the bottom line is, with this Jack of Spades, you can evolve to the highest level of your being, of your spiritual practice. And you can, I feel like there's something spiritual that you're going to do. You're going to rise above. I feel like you might start doing some spiritual practices, as in maybe some healing work, maybe some healing modalities, anything in the medical field, things of that nature. It's almost like a challenge for you to rise above, to take control of your finances. It's almost like don't sit and worry, take charge of it in a very responsible way. No shortcuts. Don't take any shortcuts. Don't take any depending on other people for your needs or anything like that. It's like, no, you have to stand up and it's almost like you have to take your own financial being in your own hands. It's like, let's say you're used to depending on other people for finances, for getting you out of trouble here, getting you out of trouble there, or maybe it's just a matter of no longer depending on other people, even though you're worried about your finances and about your long-term goals and financial. I see you looking at your. I see you looking down the road and you're like kind of worried. I'm just going to leave it at that. But the Jack of Spades, it says rise above, take your finances in your own hands. Do the right thing when it comes to your finances. And this is you doing the right thing. But be careful, because this Jack of Spades could also be being worried about someone else trying to manipulate you or trick you into maybe scams and things of that nature. Like, I feel like there might be a loss in that area if you don't rise above, right? Like, people might try to when you have the senior citizens that are easily manipulated out of their savings, it's kind of like that, but not the same. But apply it to your life as it fits. No one is going to pull the wool over your eyes this year, because you know that energy is around for Cancer. Okay, so, and at the same time, you have to stand up and I feel like be responsible for your own finances. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Now, coming out of 2019, you had the Ace of Swords reversed with the Harmony card and the Nine of Hearts. So coming out of 2019, I feel like at the end of the year, you were waiting for a beginning. You were waiting for a new beginning. And it looks like something to do with relationships. And this could be any type of relationship, okay? Now, you were looking for the harmony to begin in a relationship. And I feel like with the Nine of Hearts, I feel like you either decided to let it go because there was a lack of harmony, or you decided to put in more work. And I feel like when you put in more work, you just you just know that you're just gonna keep, because the harmony never came. The harmony just never came. So you're either gonna let it go, or you're gonna struggle and put more work into that. It's up to you. It's up to you. Okay, now that was the end. That was a tail end sweeping into 2020. Now, the first quarter of winter, December 21st through March 19th. Okay, so you have the nine of Pentacles reversed with the spiritual union and the 10 of Spades. So I feel like there is a matter of you not feeling in your power. You're not feeling in charge of your resources. And maybe that's why you're worried up here. But I do see a spiritual union coming. I do see that this is something that is like, I feel like this person is going to help you out. But this person is definitely spiritual. This is not a mundane relationship, okay? Mundane meaning a physical relationship. This is a higher level, higher vibrational level. And this relationship, this spiritual union, will be very, very successful, okay? Now, in your second season of spring, March 19th through June 20th, and yes, you know that I am looking at the dates because you know I had to Google them, okay? All right, so your second season, spring, you have the Seven of Swords, the Crown Chakra, and the Six of Clubs. So in the spring, I see you walking away. I see you walking away from a way of thinking, a way of like I see you trying to walk away from a way of thinking, but it's almost like your mind keeps going back. Your mind keeps going back, right? But your crown chakra, like you connect to your crown chakra and you find the truth. I feel like you find the truth. That is definitely, I feel like it's time to walk away mentally. It's time to leave behind in the past. I feel like it's time to leave behind a way of thinking, and I feel like you will definitely be in tune. You will definitely have dreams. You will definitely be in the shower and have little visions and things of that nature. That is definitely a year that you are tapping in, a season, if you will, the spring season. You're tapping into universe, the oneness, and the universe will, it's like, show you your paradigms that you've been holding on to, show you your belief system, things that you've been holding on to that, for some strange reason, like, it's like if you believe your whole life that, that you need to, let's say, hypothetically, get married by the age of 30. Let's say that's your paradigm, and you believe wholeheartedly, and you live and breathe and you live, eat, and breathe that paradigm. Well, this season will challenge you to let go of that paradigm so that you can live a freer lifetime. Because whatever it is that's been holding you in a thought pattern, which is holding you in a physical pattern, the universe is allowing you to see the truth, and that is allowing you to let go, to walk away from that thought, that paradigm. Okay? Now, that's very, very deep and very important, Cancer. Now, in the summer, and that is between June 20th through September 22nd, 2020. Yes. You have the Empress card with solitude and the Three of Spades. So I definitely see by then you go through this awakening, if you will. You go through this awakening, and after that awakening, you've let go of that paradigm, and now you are free in your thoughts, and you're comfortable. You're like, I don't have to believe that anymore. I'm ready to be happy. I'm ready to see things differently. I'm ready to let those things in my mind that's kept me from moving forward. I'm ready, and you've let it go, and you're feeling so comfortable, and you're so relaxed, and now you don't have the pressure of hypothetically getting married at 30. Now you get married when you want to, and it feels good. Yes, it does. It's solitude. I'm feeling like solitude is like, you know what? I can be whatever I want. I can step into my own world by myself. And you know what? I see when you step into your world by yourself, I see you doing something very, very creative. That could be spiritual work. That could be writing a play, writing a song, writing poetry, starting your own creative vlog or things of that nature. But I see you spending time alone doing something creative. And you know what? You're doing it in a very relaxed, way. Like, now I have the time. I can do this. I'm not pressured by other things in life anymore. Okay? Now, or anyone's judgment or what people think my life should look like. Now I can do and be, yes, how I want it to be. Now, when we enter fall, between September 22nd through December 21st, 2020, we have the Triumph card, yes, with the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Hearts. So I feel like by the end of the year, by the end of 2020, you are looking at the end of the year like, whoo, I have gone through the gamut. Yes, I have. I've let things go. I've shifted my paradigm. I found my truth. Yes, this is your truth. No one else's, yours, okay? Because your paradigm is about to be shifted, okay? So by the end of the year, you have overcome everything. You have spent time alone to work on creative projects. You no longer feel rushed. You no longer feel like, and while you're doing this creative project that you're involved in, yes, now it's going to be very successful because you're not feeling pressured. You're not feeling like you have to do this and you have to do that. And these things are, in your own head, right? But you let it go. You're no longer feeling that. So now you're free to create. You're free to, I feel like with this Four of Pentacles, you're free to start saving what you have. Like you were worried to begin in the beginning, the major theme. Now, because you're so successful, you're able to put money aside. You're able to put things, in its proper perspective. This Five of Hearts is telling me that by the end of the year, all of your feelings are going to change. Yes, this is amazing. This is an amazing paradigm shift. Let's look at your spiritual lesson that you're going to go through, okay? So you have the Ace of Pentacles. This has to do about new beginnings. And the new beginnings are about your spiritual strength. Yes, with the Ten of Hearts, I feel like there's going to be a ton of people around you that's going to help you on this spiritual journey, to keep you strong, to keep you motivated, to keep you on your path. Yes, and these people love you. They adore you. They could be your family. They could be your friends. They could be your work partners. But this new beginning that you're trying to create in 2020, you have the spiritual mastery to achieve it. And you have your cheerleaders there the whole time, right? You might not always want them because there are times when you're going to say, I don't want to shift my paradigm. I don't want to believe something new. I like believing this, that, and the other. I don't want to be dragged into a new way of thinking. Well, you will, okay? You will. Because if you don't, I feel like if you take a shortcut, I feel like the shortcut will definitely be like, I want to say your own worst enemy. So don't take a shortcut on your spiritual growth. Do not, because I feel like it will turn around and it will show you where you took that shortcut. Now, going into 2021, you have the Six of Pentacles. Yes, so it seems like as you go in, you're starting to see where now things are becoming more balanced and more fair, and especially when it comes to your finances. Now, there is a matter of conflict and defeat, so there will be something that you will be letting go of, but make no mistake, you will still be okay financially, but there's definitely something you will be letting go of. And yes, with this Nine of Clubs, it's like you gotta let it go. So there is something at the end as you go into 2021. You're definitely going to be letting things go, but you're still going to be financially okay. You just might not like the ending, if you know what I mean, because you're going to have to once again let go of a way of thinking. So let's kind of go through this again. You're a bit worried about your finances and you're worried about your financial future, right? With this Jack of Spades is saying, do the right thing, do the right thing. The moment you don't, the universe will show you in the areas where you're not. So please, Cancer, always do the right thing. No shortcuts, okay? All right. In the recent past, I feel like you had some type of new beginning in harmony, in peace, and it looks like a relationship, and it could be any relationship, but it never transpired, and you either let it go or you started to put in more work, and just more, right? Just more, right? And I feel like the first season, you're definitely feeling a bit depleted in your values, but have no fear. There is a spiritual union around you that's there to help you and that's there to help build you back up, and it will be successful. So keep an eye out for all spiritual unions, okay? Spiritual unions are not physical unions. No, they are not. They are all spiritual, okay? All right. Now, you're walking away. And universe, like this is definitely a major year of shifting a major year of shifting your paradigm. Your belief system is going to go through a huge transformation this year. Those things that you believed from this year on, from cradle to this year, you believed, you've had these belief systems for a very long time. You believed them, like they became a part of your core. They became like who you were. Your belief systems was who you are, right? Let's say you are I'm going to say, let's just say you're a teacher, right? For all of your life, you've been known as a teacher. You've been known. It's who you are. People see you and they look at you and they think, teacher. You speak to people and you speak to people as a teacher. That's all you've ever known. That's how you make your money. That's blah blah blah. Well, this is the year to shift that paradigm. You are no longer that person. You are no longer a teacher. You don't have to hold on to that anymore. You're ready to let that paradigm go. Yes, you're ready to let that paradigm go and you're ready to move into the future. So when you look into the future, you're not going to see that person back there. This person that's going on to 2021, from here to here, you have a major transformation going on. You're shifting your belief system and it's major. There's tons of people around you that will support you on this journey. There's letting go of, yes, all I can say is you're shifting. I see you be like your butterfly that just came out of the cocoon, right? I see you just changing. You're no longer that person who you thought you were. You're not going that way. It's like 2020 is kind of uncomfortable, you know. You're trying to let go of all of that stuff that you've built up, all that person who you created, who you thought you were, who people said you were. All of that is kind of being torn down and you're building yourself back up. And there may be a time in this year, because it's 12 months, there may be a time where you fall back, right? You fall back into who you used to be. But don't you worry, because this new beginning, it has to happen. It will happen. The universe is saying this new beginning will happen. The spiritual growth will happen. This new you will happen. And everything that was in the past will stay in the past. Relationships that weren't harmony, that had no harmony, it's in the past. All types of relationships. You're not taking that into 2021 because you're going to be a new person. Your belief system are maybe not going to be, I have to stay in a relationship that has no harmony. Or your beliefs, your paradigm may be, I don't have to stay in a job for 20, 30 years. Your paradigm may mean all kinds of things. Whatever your belief system has told you up until now, this is the year to shed all of those beliefs. And when you go in to 2021, things will be okay. But I still feel like you're going to be mourning all of those things you left behind. Okay, so I send you joy, namaste, and much, much love sent your way.